And we back. Y'all, there are a lot of organizations out there that I would consider as dysfunctional. But there's one that feels like they're at the bottom of the barrel. That no matter what they do, it feels like they're doing it wrong. And it has upset me. This organization is one of the reasons I love the game of basketball. They had a super fun team as I was growing up. And now I'm really upset about it. That team is the Sacramento Kings. This team with C-Web, White Chocolate, this team right here, this era of Sacramento Kings ball made me a B-ball lover. And well, they ain't done nothing since that era ended. Now, Kings fans, this might be a video that you absolutely love or a video that you absolutely hate, because I'm not just gonna be rebuilding the Sacramento Kings. No, I am relocating them to a different city. So it's not gonna be as simple as that, because y'all know I like to complicate things. We're not just gonna send them to Seattle because Seattle deserves a team, which is fact. Seattle, I'm rooting for you to get a team, but I want you to get an expansion team. I put together a list of some of the top cities that are still would be considered the Western Conference that we could potentially go to. If we land on Seattle, I will not be bringing back the Supersonics. We will give them their own little identity. If we give Vancouver, I will not be bringing back the Grizzlies, but another team under the name or under the city of Vancouver. So this list of teams was constructed by Googling what NBA teams deserve an organization and coming up with some people on the west side of the map. I know there's gonna be some grammar nerds out there. I mean nerds in the most polite way that's gonna be really upset with me for not using my commas after the city. So let me do that real quick. Cool. So we got Seattle, we got Las Vegas, we got Mexico City, Mexico. I remember Blake Griffin and the Clippers went against, I think it was Luka in Mexico City, and it was a vibe, man. They was going crazy out there. Vancouver, San Jose, California, and Austin, Texas. Some of these teams, like California, Texas, they already got a billion NBA teams. But hey, whatever city we land on, that is the city we are relocating the Sacramento Kings to, and we're going up north. Canada gets another team. They saw how great the Toronto Raptors turned out, and now they want another, because I do believe that Vancouver was given a bad hand, and so here we are having an opportunity to fix all of that. So you know what the team looks like. They finished with the 12th seed. Hey, we gonna have a top pick, aren't we? Make sure that we got the right draft class in. We absolutely do. Okay, so we did a video earlier this week where we let 2K simulate the NBA playoffs. It was a good video, so if you missed that, go ahead and check it out. Let's see what happens in this version of it. This time around, the Milwaukee Bucks still repeat. So things are the same. And they win against the Utah Jazz, which is different than last. If you missed that video, go ahead and watch it. Cool. Now let's get to where things really matter for us. It's that time where we go to team relocation. It's Vancouver. So let me type in Vancouver, and hopefully we got some good designs. I have seen this Vancouver Kodiaks thing. I don't know if I can pick that based off the fact that it's still like a bear. It's like a grizzly. It's another grizzly. And I don't want to have people thinking that things are associated. What is this? Foresters? Okay, that's one option. We got the Ravens. We got the Blizzard. I can't rock with the Blizzards. Here's another Grizzly one. But the one I'm rocking with the most is this Vancouver Foresters. The Rogers Arena, I guess. I think it looks clean. It's simplistic. And if you've been around here, you know simplicity is key for me. And just like that Sacktown, I apologize. You know what I'm saying? Your fans are either going to really love it or really hate it. The next thing I have to do since I'm doing it is fire everyone. Oh, you lucky they not allowing me to select you and fire you. I guess we gotta wait until staff signings to fire people or something. Let's focus on this draft lottery. And as of right now, we have the 7th highest odds at the first overall pick. We do have this year's 2022 draft class in it for show, and we're gonna get the 9th overall pick. But hey, we got a lottery pick, I'll take that. Now we can go in and clean house. Yep, Gentry, you got to go. Guard Guru, Doug Christie, Stacey Ogman. You know what? I'm cleaning house completely. I respect those dudes, but y'all both got to go. Let me put together a new staff that doesn't include Michael Stafford because he's a cheat code. So let's talk about the things that you care about. We signed Dwayne Casey to be our guy. No longer in Detroit. He's a good coach if you ask me, and he might be the coach that could take a team that wants to make the playoffs. We're not hitting a full reset, but I will say nobody is safe. I know De'Aaron Fox is a star player and he's supposed to be the guy you build around. Nope, not in today's video. If we can trade him away and get something better, we will. Nobody is safe. I am done with mediocrity. Okay, cool. But now we're going to the NBA draft to see what's up. 9th overall pick. I might try to see what we can do around the edges. We still have Harrison Barnes' contract. He's on the last year of it. He's going to regress. So hopefully there's a team out there that's willing to take him. The only person I really mess with is I got to see what Davion Mitchell's going to do. He's only a 75 at the moment, which is kind of tragic. But maybe we could use Harrison Barnes' contract with Justin Holiday. We got a couple like contracts like Mo Harkless and Alex Lynn, who are making $4.5 million to do basically nothing for us. But I need to get rid of these contracts. So I'll be willing to throw in a second-round pick from the Chicago Bulls, and hopefully we could just get the money off or find somebody that's decent. The Lakers want to give us Horton Tucker in an unprotected 2026. They want role players that can fit around LeBron and everything. We'll take Horton Tucker on the team. We'll probably flip him to a third team during free agency. Who's available right now? 9th overall pick. We have Shadon Sharp. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right. Johnny Davis, Blake Wesley, Jaden Hardy, Benedict Mothrin. There it is. I think I go best available. In that case, it is this dude who's a shooting guard, DeMar DeRozan type at the best. Can do a little bit of everything. The defense is right. We're going another guard. I don't care what you say. So here's the draft. If you're wondering who got drafted where, I'll quickly go through it. Okay, great. Let's get into it. We drafted Nikola Jovic in the 2nd round. I'm like, he's there. Why not? Take a flyer on the kid. See what happens. Chimezie Metu. Actually, if there's anybody that's going to be completely safe in this video, it's Chimezie Metu. If you know, you know. This guy, nope. Dante had some choice words to say about our organization, so I'll give him his qualifying offer for sure, but I might sign you on a little signy trade. You feel me? You and Horton Tucker together on a little signy trade and see what happens. I'm looking for teams out there that be looking for some younger talent. I saw a few people I think might be interested in that younger talent and some people to get back in return that can help us right now. Place one was New York. I don't think I want Julius Randle on the team, especially when you look at the contract. I feel like that would be a very Kings thing to do, and we're not the Kings if you didn't know. We are not the Kings anymore, okay? We're not the Kings, so it's not gonna be that team, but instead, it's gonna be the Pistons. They have Jeremy Grant here in exchange for Horton Tucker, and then honestly, I'll give them Dante as well. Now, that's a lot of value for him back, so hopefully we can maybe snag one other player or a future pick. Where are your picks? The Detroit Pistons trading picks away? Probably not. They want Mo Harkless and an unprotected. I don't want Hamidou Diallo, but you can take Mo Harkless. Cool. We got in Jeremy Grant to be our 4. Now, he is on a 1-year deal, but I'm completely okay with that. I'm thinking bigger picture here, and bigger picture tells me that is the move that we have to do. Domantas Sabonis is regressing. That's not great. Davion progressed. That's cool. All right. I'm feeling pretty solid about the team. Not saying that we're definitely not a playoff team in year number 2, but I'm looking for the next year to be the playoff team. Okay, so the lineup we're running this season, I made Davion a shooting guard because I wanted them to play together. I know his overall drops. I'm not really thinking about that. It is De'Aaron, it is Davion, it is Terrence Davis, it is Jeremy, and it is Sabonis. We got Sharp coming off our bench as our 6th man. We got Rashawn Holmes, Chimezie Metu, and then Austin Rivers to figure out the rotation. And as you can see, nobody is safe on this team. I got De'Aaron Fox on the block. I got Terrence Davis. I got Domantas Sabonis. Like, I'm being very honest with you when I say nobody is safe. First game in franchise. I'm gonna say no, but I'm interested in stuff like that. We lose the first game in history of the relocation. And look at my guy. Hey, De'Aaron Fox, you playing like this, you're gonna be safe. But as of right now, you're not. We have our first home game against the Utah Jazz in this city. We lose by 2. Second home game of the, yes. And we beat the almighty Sun. Oh, De'Aaron, huh? De'Aaron trying to come in and tell us that he's the truth. You know what I'm saying? You keep moving like that for real, for real. We will legit build around you. But then you had a stinker. That's fine. That's fine. We're not looking to be at a great team this year. All right, y'all. So we're the 12th seed, which is crazy because like 3 days ago, we were the 8th seed and then we lost 4 games in a row, which obviously hurts. But we're at the trade deadline. I'm just trying to look around the league, poke around the league and see what's going on. As you can see, we're just a game and a half away from the play-in at the very minimum. Our point differential is at 1.4, which is good. But this guy right here, safe. You're going to be on the team for the foreseeable future. But we will go around the league to see what the heck is up with everybody else. The Knicks are selling. That's interesting to me. Is there anything in Knicks world that I would want? The answer, not really. No, not really. Jokic and company, their team is selling, and Jokic is on the last year of his deal, so he might say deuces and get out of there. But no, they don't really have much for me to trade for. The Suns are selling. The Suns never get love in 2K. Oh, Chris Paul also switched teams, so that's something. Or retired. I guess that's a possibility too. I'm adding newly extended Zach LaVine to my list of players to potentially trade for. Yeah. I'm adding them to the list. I don't know the likelihood or where he would even fit in, but I'm adding them to the list. Why not? If they're selling, we'd be buying. You know, we're just trying to get good talent here. The Miami Heat are selling too, but if you count out like Jimmy Butler's contract is ridiculous. At 36 years old, $52 million, nah. Tyler Hero is up for an extension. So I'll add him to my list as well because maybe we can finagle our way to get him because they might not be willing to pay him the money that he might want. And guess what we would do here in Vancouver? We would pay that man. On God, we pay that man. So let me go see what I can do about some of these people that are on my list. The only problem is, as far as money to be spent or like people to throw into these trades, yeah, it's not great. It's definitely not great. Jeremy, are you gonna resign to us, Jeremy? Please say you will, because I'm extremely loyal. Vancouver's where I want to be. All right. Cool. Let's work on a contract extension. Oh, don't matter if I do. Can I literally extend you right now? We can do that right here. Sabonis said he wants to test free agency, but he got 2 years left. Jeremy wants about 15 for the next 3. I'll give you that. I'll give you 14.5 for the next 3. Jeremy is back here to stay. Good. Terrence Davis said he is refusing. So we will drop you off to the next organization. Like no problem. This trade is practically nothing. It's just a switching of the deck because Terrence Davis don't want to be here. And Alex Len is bad. So we're going to get in Josh Hart to be our starting small forward for the rest of the season. There is no huge trade to be done. So Josh Hart just filling the hole of, Nikola Jovic. No, filling the hole of what was Terrence Davis. And now Nick Richards. I'm sorry, you're not getting no PT for this team, for sure. And yeah, we'll just rock with what we got. Hopefully we can steal at least a play-in spot after those moves. And we ride. We got more defense. At the end of the day, that's an upgrade to me. Ladies and gentlemen, the second half of the season was a W, and we are the 8th seed. So we do have to play a play-in game, but as long as we win one of the 2, we are a playoff team. Which will be the first time they've done something like that in a very long time. Klay Thompson's coming off the bench for, I'm guessing, Jordan Poole. Rudy Gobert's Defensive Player of the Year again. Davion. Thank you, Davion. And honestly, he didn't jump up that much compared to his rookie season. What is it? Oh, 5 points to 12 points. Actually, that's huge. Never mind. I didn't know it was that much. And Nate McMillan was Coach of the Year. Cool. We're looking good. We're good enough to be a playoff team, and right now that's all we're really thinking about. Game 1 of the play-in, we're going against OKC, and we lost. So that's not ideal. And then we lost the second game. So the playoff drought is still a thing, y'all. Dang, I thought we did something. But we absolutely did not. And the Jazz win the championship over the Atlanta Hawks. Alrighty, boys. This is a year where I'm thinking about Sabonis's future. 27 years old, last year of his deal. He is very loyal. He wants to resign. I'm gonna go out on a limb, Sabonis, and tell you that you're not gonna be here at the beginning of next season. I don't know what team I throw you to or for what, but you're not gonna be here. I'm just gonna say that right now, so we are on the same page. So you don't think that you need to buy a home here in Vancouver. You don't. You don't need to at all. We ended up having the 14th overall pick right outside, or I guess that is the lottery. How we were in the lottery because we missed the playoffs. I gotta go see how some teams ended their season. The Knicks are still selling as a 25th seed. No, not the 15th seed. If you were the 25th seed, things are going dramatically wrong for you, my guy. Jokic is obviously in free agency, so we can't like try to put together a super blockbuster for him. I keep looking at this Bulls team, but this will require us moving Zach LaVine over to the 3, and I don't really like the way that looks for us defensively. I'm looking for, oh my God, the Warriors are the worst team in the West? Oh, wow. I was gonna say I'm looking for a disgruntled star. Don't look like there will be many of them. Bradley Beal is an option, I guess. What type of season did you have, Bradley? 28-5-3, which is really good. Oh, he's a free agent though. Gotta keep that in mind. The Bucks were bad, but they are not a team that's going to be bad one year and decide to sell Giannis. What the heck is the deal that we do? RJ's a free agent. I think we go into the draft and then go into free agency, see who re-signs where, and hopefully do a pseudo sign and trade. I'm kind of pigeonholed right now. And I'm trying to figure out what the move is. I'm talking disgruntled star, right? A guy that's a possibility is Anthony Davis. And the reason I say this, the Lakers did not make the playoffs again this season. And LeBron James is a free agent and he's not coming back to LA. So what if I gave you this guy who I drafted 14th overall, who actually looks like a stud? That might be one of our best draft picks I've had in some time. He's got some very good potential. He might be good. He's only 19 years old out of Kansas State, and he's got 3-star value already. We give you Rashawn Holmes. We give you Domantas Sabonis. If anything, this gives the Lakers flexibility with having nobody else in their roster to go out and sign somebody amazing. That's the Lakers way, right? I'm offering it. They say no, which they should because it's Anthony Davis. I will give them the Pistons pick that we traded for earlier in the video in the Jeremy Grant trade. And I will actually give you your first round pick back because y'all are bad. And I'll give you our first round pick, top 3 protected. Boom, Anthony Davis. Welcome to the team. And he's on the last year of his deal. But he's AD. Please tell me he had a good year. I ain't even look. He averaged 21 and okay, it wasn't an amazing year. But his field goal percentage is way up. Anthony Davis, De'Aaron Fox, Jeremy Grant, Davion Mitchell. I like the way that feels. We just got to get the rest of the roster set. I guess Sharp can run some 3 for us. He's 6'5". He averaged 11 in his rookie season. I'm guessing he's going to be a little bit better and year number 2. We still got time to figure that out though. Here's what the potential lineup looks like. We used our mid-level exception to bring in Kelly Oubre. We did also have the money to bring back Josh Hart. So we actually put together a pretty decent rotation 9-man deep. And I like the way we look low key. Sharp is still getting better. Nobody regressed. I was a little bit afraid that Anthony Davis is going to start to regress since he's 30, but he didn't. Maybe it's next year. I don't really know. But still, I like the way we look. Davion looks better in year number 3, so that's great coming off his most improved player thing. And I think we still have potential pieces to move at the deadline if we needed to go all in or needed to look at least a little bit better. And I'm excited about what this year's going to bring, man. Nikola Jovic is going to be a rotational player for us this year, right? He's in a rotation, right? He is. Let's see how he performs. We're getting some minutes for the first time. And we gave up 42 points to Anthony Edwards, but that don't matter because Anthony Davis is the better Anthony. Sharp off the bench, 20 points to 20 minutes. Uh-oh. Don't let Sharp turn up as far as what we can do with maybe Oubre's contract or Josh Hart's contract. I'm already thinking ahead of time. I'm just going to go to the trade deadline. That's a very interesting trade offer. Not a great start for Miles Bridges for sure. What's your contract situation looking like? 17. I'm gonna keep Jeremy. It's not that much of a difference. Jeremy probably fits us a little bit more when it comes to our scheme because right now under coach, our system is grit and grind. And actually, Jeremy don't fit that, honestly. Okay, we're just gonna keep our simulation going. Deadline is here. We are the 4 seed, but it's not by that much. We could be the 2 seed in just one game. We've been fluctuating. The Mavericks are the team to beat in the conference right now, but we look good, man. Definitely a good team, and I'm excited about that. I want to take a look at some stats. AD's averaging about 20 and 13. Oh, no, I don't care what Dwayne Dedmon is averaging, honestly. But De'Aaron Fox has dropped because Anthony Davis is here taking more shots. Everybody's points per game are probably going to drop a little bit. But, oh, Sharp. I'm not saying, but I'm saying. Sharp is making us potentially making some trades a little bit more easy. I'm going to look around the league and figure out what is something we could potentially add on to this roster, bro. Seems like a lot of teams are buying. We do have a selling team here. All righty. Gary Trent Jr., what type of contract are you under, my boy? $13 million, I'm adding you to my list. OG Anunoby with a player option, added you to my list. Yep. Who else is selling? Every year this team is selling. Mikal Bridges is making too much at 21. Markelle Fultz, no. Cam Johnson at 11, I'll add you to my list. Yep. If you can come off my bench and shoot the ball, you can play for me. Who else is here? Jaden McDaniels, I'm not really feeling that. Hornets selling team, don't really have much for me to look at, so we move on to the Utah Jazz, who also don't have much here, and we back to where we started. Okay, so Tyler Hero, you can go. You're not on the selling team no more, but these 3 dudes are potentially guys that we can get. OG Anunoby would increase our small 4 play a lot. I know he's only 2 overalls higher than Kelly Oubre, but that defense in a grit and grind system, what type of season you having actually? What type of statistical season are you having? He's averaging 12 points per game, 34% from 3. I think Kelly Oubre is slightly above that. He is just slightly above that. 10 badges versus over 10 badges, and a lot of them being defensive badges. I'm gonna see what I can do. There's no big trade. Oh, here's the next star coming onto that trade doesn't exist. They want Jeremy, they want Davion and Jeremy, so they're bugging. They want both of my small forwards. Not gonna happen though. Still gotta make up 8 million. Oh yeah, so maybe the only way we do make that happen is by making a trade. Nick Richards is upset. Oh, okay, Nick, we can get you off the team. Easy. I mean, that's easy for us. I mean, I'm looking for a backup center, so if I could get one for you, then I'll take it. There it is. Day'Ron Sharp from the Nets. They're looking to give him away. I'll take him. He shoots 3s, though. I don't want no center that's shooting 3s at 10%. No way. So maybe you're here to stay. Unless I throw you in a different trade package. Because right now, we really don't have a backup center. We have Dwayne Dedmon, and Dwayne Dedmon hasn't scored or played a minute for us this season. So there has to be a trade to be done. There has to be a trade to be done. They want to start Nikola Jovic. That's so very interesting to me. I'm not going to do it, but it's interesting to me. What if the big trade was there? This is a selling team. We can slide Anthony Davis over to the 4. We have Nikola Jovic, and we have Josh Hart to take the minutes of Kelly Oubre's production. What is this a big trade? What if this is the trade we do? We throw them 2027 unprotected. We get back in Brent Forbes. We got a deal. Ooh, I thought it wasn't going to be a big deal after the get. I was mistaken, ladies and gentlemen. I was mistaken. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We bought in, baby. We bought in. We got our power forward, Anthony Davis. We got a big man duo of 6'10 and 6'11. Similar to DeMarcus Cousins and Anthony Davis, but potentially better. They want to start Nikola Jovic, and you know what? I ain't even mad at them. You know, I think I need to get one more bench big. I mean, I can actually probably find that from one of the selling teams because they not going to, you know, they might have a bench big that they not even using like that. Look at all these centers. Look at all of these centers in Toronto. Y'all better stop playing. Yep, selling team with all those centers. We going to take one of them. I don't know which one. I don't know for what price, but y'all just got way too many centers for me. You know, do we want Precious at 24 years old? He's having a great season too. They want Davion, so maybe that's unlikely. But you know what? Anything is possible. I will give you. Okay, it's not gonna happen. I don't even know why I thought that was the idea. What about Brandon Clark? They want Josh Hart. Not happening. I thought we'd be able to snag one of their centers. I guess that's not the case. We're gonna keep moving. This is why I wish 2K had a buyout market. Maxi Kleba. He's not that much of an upgrade than what we got. So no, not Maxi Kleba. There's actually not a lot of centers out there. There's got to be one in free agency that's playable. Thomas Bryant is just sitting in free agency. The only problem is we don't have the money. We only have a minimum. Is there a decent center here that we can snag for the minimum? Probably not, right? Who are you? That's cheese. That's cheese, ain't it? Unless he was a guy that went undrafted, but I think this is a G League guy. I won't do it. But man, it's right there. Jakob is just sitting in free agency. Listen, take the money. Ah, you don't want to take the money, bro. Dario, I legit might be able to get Dario. He declined, bro. You don't want to work. Isaiah Hartenstein actually would take Isaiah Hartenstein. You don't want the work. They bugging. All right, I guess we're not getting a center unless there's another team that might not be selling or rebuilding that would rather have like a Dwayne Dedmon, Reggie Jackson second round pick package. Not a center, but a backup power forward is something we kind of needed too. So O'Shea, welcome to the team from the Chicago Bulls. He's actually going to slide into that rotation pretty nicely. We definitely need to go get a center. I was like, maybe we can't. No. Even if he's not a guy that's going to play. Nick Richards, you got to go, bro. Even if it's a guy that's not going to play, we just need it for extra insurance in case somebody gets into foul trouble. If that's what we could get, that's what I'm going to do. It's a couple overall increase. We got him onto the team. And just like that, Fox, Mitchell, Jovic for now. AD, DeAndre Ayton, Sharp, Hart, Brissett, Schroeder. Schroeder's been a little bit better. All right, playoff time, championship time, hopefully. Luka won MVP. Lopez, Daniel Gafford, Anthony Davis wins Defensive Player of the Year in his first year here in Vancouver. Jalen Green, most improved, and Coach Nate McMillan wins Coach of the Year. Vancouver is the place to be. We've made it super exciting and fun to be on this team and within this organization, and hopefully with us stealing the 1 seed. It wasn't by a lot. We actually tied when it comes to record-wise with the Mavericks. Hopefully we can win this championship and get out of here. Nikola Jovic, not too bad in year number 2 for a second-round pick, bro. Actually like the stuff that he did. Are we ready? First round. After the play-in, we got the Houston Rockets. Let's see what the Houston Rockets working with. They still got Jalen Green, who just won Most Improved Player. They got Paolo Banchero. They got Christian Wood. They got Josh Christopher and Monte Morris. I think we're good, though. Game 1, we win by double digits. Game 2, we win by double digits. Yeah, yes, sir, we're out of there to go against the Portland Trail Blazers. So I'm guessing Dame is still here. He is not. Dame has been gone. It's Anthony Simons, Keon, and Mitchell Robinson, and Yusuf Nurkic. But listen, we matched their size. They got 2 big men. We got 2 big men. But our big men are all stars. Our big men are Defensive Player of the Year. Our big men are better. This is a 5-game series at max. Game 1, 2, 3, 4. I said at max, but here we go. The 2 best teams. I ain't even gonna showboat. The Lucas show is ridiculous because the rest of this cast is solid, but they shouldn't even be the number 1 seed. That's just a testament to how good this man Luka Doncic really is. All right, game 1, we win, and it's a good win too. Luka did his thing. Hey, everybody, Luka can kill us. Make sure he doesn't have any help. A 17-assist game for De'Aaron. Oh, we about to sweep the conference. Oh, we're the greatest team of all time. Simple. We the greatest team of all time. Kevin Porter Jr., Cade. Oh, interesting. That's interesting. They also win double big. Everybody's going double big. We changed the league, man. Everybody want to go double big with the Foresters. But nobody's... Ooh, we lost the game. But nobody's really messing with the Vancouver Foresters. And just like that, the guy that we traded for at the deadline ends up winning Finals MVP. It can be just that simple, Sacramento. You just got to relocate, do a bunch of unrealistic trades, and you can be champions in a couple years. If you enjoyed the video, as always, be sure to leave it a like. It helps the channel out a ton. I'm dropping videos about the playoffs on my other channel. I'm dropping baseball videos on the other channel. I'm dropping podal videos on the other channel. Just know the boy is out here working. So if you're not subscribed to those channels, you are missing out on content. I'll see y'all tomorrow, though. Peace.